Welcome to Wall Street Syndicate, where we don't chase stocks, we find them every day. We try to uncover high conviction buy opportunities, breakout setups, and hidden gems right before the crowd or the retail investor catches on. If you're ready to stay one step ahead of the market, hit that subscribe button. And let's find what today's next winner is. You guys can see it right now. It is Stanley Black & Decker. Yes, this stock looked like it wants to do a breakout. So I wanted to come in and show you all where I think the market's going to go. It has been trading well under $94 as a resistance area for a very long period of time. Maybe this could be the opportunity for us to see a final breakout. What do you guys think? Let me show you what I think. So now, first of all, we're going to look at the market in Stanley Black & Decker right here. One thing that you guys want to know for a particular stock that is aiming for a continuation of higher prices is that the market makes higher lows. Okay, so we got a low there, we got a low here, and we got another low there. So this stock is making higher lows, no doubt about it. Check for that checklist. Next one is you look at the market and its resistance area. So you can see that there is a resistance area right there, right? So this stock is hitting resistance right now as we conduct this video. And then the next thing you guys can see is that this stock is trending, or what they term an ascending triangle. These are bullish. You're going to look for this stock to eventually break out. That's what you're going to look for. And we're going to try to target this particular market for Stanley Black & Decker up here. There's a gap right there, like $102. So if we were to run this stock up to 102, that will give us like 13, almost 14% move, 13.25%. So that's pretty good. And not outside of that, if this stock continues to show you strength, we can see it run up to this last resistance area. I'm going to make that into a sell pocket right there. And that will increase profit to like 23%, 22.25%. Just that simple. Okay. So now I think what we're going to do is follow this particular stock on a weekly time frame. And we're going to make this right here into a buy pocket. And let's do one more right here. Okay. So now the expectation is for this stock to continue to trend higher. There's a pretty good area of space in between this market going lower. Okay, so we need to compensate for that it can happen for us looking for the stock to go down, which is why we compensated that with these buy pockets. As long as price doesn't break this lower buy pocket to the downside, then the idea is that this market is still aiming for higher prices. Okay. Here it is on the 2-weekly chart for this particular market. You guys can see there right here that the strength is definitely in favor of this particular stock. What about on the 3? Here it is on the 3. You can definitely see strength right here on these 3-weekly price bars. So that's very good to see that that's going on. Here it is on the 5 weeks. Look at that 5-weekly bar that this arrow is pointing to. Again, very healthy bar. Just like what happened on this 5-weekly price bar, but look what happened in the next 5 weeks. So we may see that again. So that's why we need to pay attention on this current 5-weekly price bar to see how it closes. So in the next 12 days and 2 hours, if this market doesn't close or give us a wide spread down, then that tells us that these buyers are absorbing the stock and that they're aiming for the stock to go up higher in price. Okay. So back on the weekly, let me go ahead and put on this prediction and then we'll be finished. Okay, so our first target is going to be at this gap right here, the high of the gap, like at 102. Told you that that is around 13%, 13.3. That's our first target. So what I'm going to do is we're going to place a line there so we can see that that is a target for us right there. So 13.13. Our second target is going to be up here around 112. That's 24.67% on the low of that sell pocket. Then at the high is like 118, 45, 31.5%. We'll just keep that there. That would be our next area. Okay. So let me go ahead and save this. That is it. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you guys maintain profit. And as always, trade different.